it's Barb from Tea for My Craft Studio. I have a haul to share. I did Dollar Tree and Target. I don't think I've shared the Joanne stuff I got over Black Friday weekend. I'm positive I haven't. And I got an Amazon order. I actually got 4 rolls of this at Joanne. They were buy one, get 3 free. So I've used 2 of the rolls on my Christmas tree downstairs. The main, what I consider the main tree. I also bought this at Amazon. I'm going to use it for the block of the month for this year that I'm going to actually create a scrap rack cover out of. So that should work. I'll just have to split it in half and assemble it. Amazon was not crafty. It was this Nora Roberts book, Becoming. This is book 2 of the Dragonheart trilogy. Part 1 came out last year. Part 3 will come out in a year. I almost feel I should reread the first one before I do that one, but oops. My magnet. I gotta find what I did with that. I needed to fix one of my little magnets. These I found in the Bullseye Playground at Target, so I had to pick them up because postal theme, so those little letters to Santa, especially since they were only $1, and the Santa mail one. This one I found at Menards, the superhero. It's a Hallmark one. It's Supergirl. I debated on that one and just decided, yeah. Now I went to Dollar Tree today because I was looking for more small ornaments because I was starting to work on my tree and I know I don't have enough. So I have a feeling this is just going to be packed away and hope that I can find the type that I'm looking for next year, because we went to 2 Dollar Trees and I could not find. One of them didn't have any that size and the other one didn't have the colors I wanted. They just had red and gold and I wanted the blue and silver. But I found a couple of the Wreath Forms. I found the one that looks like a stocking. I don't know if I'll get these done this year, but I wanted to get them while I seen them, because a lot of times I do not find these special Wreath Forms, and this one looks like a bell. And I bought 2 more packs of these. I've been sending my mother-in-law cookies, and I don't know if she's full diabetic or pre-diabetic. I don't think she has to take insulin or anything, but she's supposed to watch her blood sugar because it's been higher than it should be. So I thought this would be good for sending cookies because it won't fit a ton in there. I mean, I don't think it hurts her to have some. My mom was kind of the same way. She didn't have to take insulin for it, but she needed to watch it. So when I gave her them, I tried to give her not too many so she wouldn't overdo. And then I bought another paper towel holder because we got our bathroom sink fixed downstairs. It's been leaking for quite a while. And then the sprayer on the kitchen sink went out, so I finally told hubby, I said, are you calling or am I? Because it's getting done. So he goes, I can call. And the plumber stopped in Monday to look to see what needed to be done, so he knew what to get. And he's like, he goes, the bad news is, he goes, the whole drain in the bathroom needs to be replaced. He goes, and the kitchen, I told him, I said, sometimes the faucet in the kitchen would drip unless you put the handle in just the right place. He goes, yeah, I don't think you're going to find a sprayer that will work with that faucet, so I think you're going to have to replace the faucet and the sprayer. So we ended up getting one where the sprayer's hooked right to the sink, and then where the sprayer was, there's now a soap or lotion dispenser. You can use it or whatever you want. And he goes, you can go buy the faucet if you want. He said, because you can probably get that cheaper than I can anyways. He says, at a big box store, I'm sure you'll get it cheaper than I could get it at the plumbing supply warehouse. He said, but I'd like to pick up the stuff for the drain. We're like, yeah, well, we'd rather not have to pick up the stuff for the drain because that's a little harder to figure out. So we'll go get so we ran over to Menards Monday after he left and picked up the new sink faucet. that. So it's nice to have the sprayer back. And I don't do dishes a lot. My husband usually does them. But when I do them, I like having the sprayer. And I am really thrilled that I can wash my hands in the bathroom now. I used to have to leave the bathroom, go to the kitchen, wash my hands. But at least the kitchen was really close by. But still, it's just easier to do it the other place. But I wanted the paper towel holder for the bathroom because since COVID, I've switched to paper towels for drying our hands because early on I read a report that basically said if you're using towels to dry your hands, you need a new clean towel every time you wash, or you're just spreading the germs from the last time you washed your hands onto your hands this time. So I'm like, we don't have that many dish towels. I said, I'm just buying paper towels, so that's what I did. But I did find the little scraper at one of the Dollar Trees I went to. The second one I went to, I didn't buy anything, but they did have the spatula and like the weeder tool. If I'd found the ornaments that I wanted at that one, which is why we stopped, I would have picked up those other two tools. Not that I technically need them, but it's always nice to have extras of those. And Target, I picked up Mr. Christmas by, I think his name's Brett Eldridge. He was on the CMA Country Christmas special the other night. And I'm like, oh, I like his singing. I know he's got another Christmas one. It might have some of these same songs on it, but it's got a lot more on it. But I seen it. I can only find it on Amazon. I might end up having to order that one and the Pistol Annie's holiday one. I've been listening to them through my Echo, which is up there somewhere over in the corner. And then we picked up these Starbucks cups. It was a set of 5. That's what they look like there. That one in that Target, there's usually a Starbucks, but it's been closed for a couple of months, all boarded up. But because we had stopped there trying to find Halloween ones for my daughter, and I'm like, well, they were all closed, so we couldn't get anything. But I noticed the Christmas ones they set up in the Target. They did not do that with Halloween because I would have noticed them with where they, or they sat them someplace weird. But I think they would have sat them right where they did, which is kind of a little area where they set up seasonal stuff that's right in front of where Starbucks usually is. So I think that's where they would have put them if they had them, and they just didn't have them. I wonder if they just said, can we display those? But I thought those ones were cute, and it was $18.95, and you get 5 glasses in there, so it'll be nice for drinking cold drinks in there. But anyways, that's all I bought. I've been doing pretty good on my spending lately. I spent way too much the last 3 months, so I need to do really well for several months. I mean, that's why I canceled my Stamps of Life and my Cricut Access. I'm hoping, there's usually a couple people I get cash from for Christmas. I'm hoping that I get that this year, and if I do, I'm going to sign up for a year of Cricut Access and use that to pay for it, because I've noticed a lot of the projects that I like doing on my Cricut Joy are Access projects, so I either can't do them or I have to outright buy that project. Honestly, I think I'd rather pay the monthly fee and do the ones that I want rather than paying for one that it's like, okay, I'm going to use that now and I'm probably not going to use that one again. I mean, because I like it for a quick card, but I don't think I'd want to do all of the Christmas cards I send on it. I do need to make a few more because I counted how many cards I have and I counted how many people are on my list, and I'm like 5 or 10 short, somewhere in between there. So I need to make another 10 cards so that I can get those out, because I want to get my cards in the mail next week. But anyways, that's all I've got to share today. I'm still, this weekend the Get Organized Challenge was adhesives. So my adhesives are in pretty good shape, but it was nice to see her cover a new topic like that. If you like Totally Tiffany or you just need to organize your craft space, she is offering a free organization class in conjunction with Michaels. So if you go to the Michaels.com website and go to their classes, you can sign up for the Totally Tiffany organization class. It's online, it's free. some of the Tiffany stuff is now on Michaels.com. If you see the prices at first, you're going to go, what? That much for a bag? But all of the buddy bags they have on there are either sets of 2 or 3, depending upon what the cost of one bag is. Because it seems like the bundles are right around the 25 mark. So for some of them, it's 2 buddy bags, and for some of them, it's 3. Depends. The bigger bags cost a little bit more. Or the Leanne bag's got a stiffer insert, so it's a little more expensive than like the Sparta bag does. The Sparta bag's smaller and it has just the thinner inserts. But so if you're interested in that, or if you're a Totally Tiffany fan and you want to support her in conjunction with Michaels, and she said they're hoping that if the stuff sells well online, that they'll start carrying some of the stuff in store. And she did say the other day during the Totally Tiffany Tuesday Live, it's the Tuesday Tribe, that Joann's is going to have an end cap coming sometime in the spring. I can't remember if she said late spring or early spring. Seems like she said it might be late spring. But anyway, sometime in the spring, they're supposed to have an end cap coming. So I will try to buy a few things when I go there because I like to, and I really like it at Joann's because there I can use coupons. At Michael's, their coupons are just so awful anymore that, though right now they do have their buddy bags on special, so I think they might be 40 or 50% off the Totally Tiffany stuff. I think you might be able to do a free ship to store. I'll have to look at that. Otherwise, you got to spend $50 to get free shipping. Because I'd like to order something just to support Tiffany, because I'd like to see the stuff come in store. I did when I signed up for the class. They had a place you could put a note, and I told them, while I was happy to see the stuff online, that I'd really like to see it in store, because I figured maybe that would get it. Somebody would see it, more likely to see it there. So I'm hoping that happens. But I need to get busy today, work on Christmas cards some more. It might not be till tomorrow at this point. It's kind of late. I'm all congested. The joys of weather change for me. It seems like every time weather changes, I end up with a little bit of something. It kind of turned cooler in the last week or so. Again, we go back and forth. Anyways, that's all I really got to share today, but I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.